Hey, pal. You ready? Can you pick me up at 6:30?
I'm here.
Too late.
I'll go for 5 minutes. Move it. You're killing me. You know what, Dad? I'm good.
It may be quite a while before he's ready, but our Subaru Legacy will be waiting for him.
It's not just a sedan, it's a Subaru.
University Subaru.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Fringe on Wednesday, May the 6th. Let's start first of all with Elizabeth Braaten Palmieri.
Hello.
Good to have you here,
Good to be
Elizabeth.
here.
GreenHouse Theater Project, and you have got a lot going on.
We've got a lot going on. We've got a lot to cover. Our upcoming show is The Con Artist. It's an original piece that
Which you
I wrote.
wrote.
I wrote it, yep. And this is our first time as a premiere. So this is exciting. We're collaborating once again with Columbia Art League, which is the very first place that GreenHouse ever put on a show.
Really?
Yeah. So now we're in our 4th season. So it's it's like coming home in a way. Diana Moxon is wonderful, and she has wanted us to come back and perform there again. So
That's
here we
nice.
are.
So where are you going to perform at the Art League?
You'll have to come and see.
Okay. It's The Con
This-
Artist, and when does it open?
Yeah, it opens May 6th today.
Oh, today.
Today,
Tonight.
and it runs through the 10th. Yeah, we open tonight, and very exciting. Tickets are going.
So
We
wait.
always sell out, so I always
Right.
tell people to get online, get your tickets, and they can do that at greenhousetp.org.
So
our
you
website.
run tonight, May 6th.
Yep.
So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
and Sunday night.
Sunday night
at 8
too.
p.m.
Okay, at
Yep.
the
At the Art League.
Okay.
Yep, and people can come early and have some wine or beer and peruse the art gallery and check things out, and then enjoy this original comedy, which is inspired by a real art forger. And yeah, so that's
Okay,
exciting.
it's called
And
The Con Artist.
It's called The Con Artist.
Then what else have you got?
Then Edinburgh, kind of a big deal.
You're going to Edinburgh in August.
In August, GreenHouse Theater Project is taking part of our company over to perform at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, which is the biggest performing arts festival in the world.
Now
And
this is
so-
a pretty big deal.
This is a really big deal.
And you're having a fundraiser for this?
We are doing an Indiegogo crowdfunding campaign, which is like a Kickstarter, and that launches today. So we have a 45-day campaign, so it'll run from today until June 21st. And
So how does this work?
So you go online, and all the information will be on our website, and there'll be a link that'll direct you right to our Indiegogo page that has a really great trailer, tells more about what we're doing, why we're doing it, what the funds will go to directly, and how you can get involved to help us,
All
because
right,
we
so
can't do it
people-
without you.
They can make a donation.
They can make a donation.
Online.
Yep, and it can be any amount. It can be $1, $10, $100, and we have incentives, really cool gifts, one-of-a-kind things, also parties, incentive little pop-up parties. So if you've donated, then you get to kind of be a part of these, one-night-only events. And yeah, so there's a lot of cool, exciting stuff happening.
Okay, but mark your calendar for tonight, either tonight, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
Yes.
So you're running five
nights, and if we're sold out online, I always encourage people to come down and get their name on a wait list, because we usually can get people in, but we do
How many
usually
people
sell out.
can you get in for each performance?
For this show, it changes with each venue that we're in, but this one we can fit about 65.
Okay.
So it's a pretty small house, which is why we tend to sell out
Intimate.
fast. It's intimate.
And 65 at the Art League with Diana
At the
Moxon.
Art
She'll be
League.
running around in there the
She
whole time.
will be, yeah.
All right.
So it's going to be wonderful. We're really
good
excited.
luck. Good luck with it tonight, and good luck with your fundraiser.
Thank you so much.
Elizabeth Braaten Palmieri, the GreenHouse Theater Project.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now I turn to Bruce Burkett. Good to have you here, Bruce.
Good to be here.
And you are here to tell us about the Hepatitis C Alliance. And actually, May is Hepatitis
C
Awareness Month.
Yes.
Yeah.
And,
How many people are affected by hepatitis C?
the estimates run anywhere from 5 to 7 million people in the United States. You go in other countries and you can find up to 25 million. So it's a very definite worldwide epidemic.
You can be infected with hepatitis C and not even know it.
Correct.
For
yeah.
years.
For decades. I had a friend that had it for 40
How do you
years.
finally find out then?
The only way to find out is to get tested. And it's not a routine test, so you actually have to ask for it. And people in our group, the baby boomers, the CDC thinks it's so important that it's got a recommendation, just like getting a mammogram, where if you go in and ask for the test has no deductible and no copayment. The CDC thinks 1 in 30 of us have hepatitis C. And as I say, it's something you can have for decades and not know you have it.
If you have hepatitis C, and if you don't realize it and it's not treated, what happens?
You can develop cirrhosis of the liver, get liver cancer, need a transplant, or actually die from it. In fact, 2 years ago, the count was 17,000 Americans died from hepatitis C.
Now, you were telling me before we came on, there is now a cure for
Yes, there
hepatitis
is.
C.
There's actually a couple of different drugs that have a 95 to a 98% cure rate. And the old treatments that I went on, they were a year long, and it was a pretty miserable year. Now the treatments are 12 weeks, almost no side effects, and 95 to 98% cure rate. And the problem is it's very expensive.
Does insurance pay for it?
Insurance will cover it. And actually, if you're in a situation where you have a hard time making a copayment or a deductible, both AbbVie and Gilead, the two manufacturers, have assistance programs where they can get you a $5 copay and can help you with your deductibles.
What are the things that would cause someone to be infected by hepatitis C?
Well, hepatitis C is only spread by blood-to-blood contact. That can come a lot of different ways. Say if you had a blood transfusion before 1992, if you're a Vietnam-era veteran, get into a fist fight, tattoos. The biggest way people are getting infected today is drug use.
Using needles.
Using needles. And I was on a show this morning and they said that it was between 35 and 70% of injection drug users have hepatitis C. And so it's we need to get the education about how it's spread, because it's not just direct contact, but if you share a syringe or a Coke straw or smoking a meth pipe, those can all be risk factors today.
Okay, if you feel that you have been at risk, you should have the blood test,
Right.
your doctor, or whenever you speak to groups or organizations, you will do the test right there, correct?
Right. They can contact our office at 573-442-6599. We can test you on site, or we can find a site. We actually work in 78 counties.
Is there a charge for the test?
There's no charge for the test.
Okay, so if you want the test, you'll do it at the office. What's your phone number?
573-442-6599.
And you have results in about 20 minutes, you said?
We can do it in 20 minutes.
Okay. Bruce, thank you so much for coming by.
Oh, thank you.
Important information. Tomorrow, the Relay for Life and the JC Renegades. Thank you for joining us today. If you've got something you would like to hear or see, drop me an email. I'd love to hear from you, pepperp@missouri.edu.